What up, everyone? It's me, Jaden. Well, back with another video, and for today's segment, we done talked about the latest news around the NFL. A lot of stuff been happening, but today I'm not. Normally I'll do by myself, but today I can't do by myself. I'm gonna have somebody do with me. Ditto for my brother Jalen. He's gonna help me out with some of the latest news.
So, what are we going to talk about today? Oh, yeah. If y'all don't know me, my name is Jalen. You know. So, Jalen,
Yes, Jalen.
have you been seeing the news around the NFL?
In my segment, yes, I have. I'll tell you, we're gonna start with the one and only. We're gonna start with the biggest story in the NFL. We're gonna start with Lamar Jackson. What do you think of the franchise? Well, no. What do you think of that non-restricted franchise tag that the Ravens
Well,
did?
I kind of think it's lame. Um, basically holding on. They're basically holding on to him. So, and he could still get traded to another team. Say, for instance, the Miami Dolphins wanted to sign him to a 4-year, $280 million contract. Okay. The Ravens can match that contract, which means if the Ravens match what the Dolphins offer, then Lamar stays with the Dolphins. I mean,
The
he
Ravens.
stays with the Ravens. But if they choose not to match it, then that basically means they're accepting the trade. So I don't like it. I don't know why that the Ravens don't want to give him the money. Why not give him the money? Like, has he not proven he's not worth what he wants?
I'll give you a reason why you might be wrong about that. But yeah, I think Lamar Jackson should did it money, but the last 2 years only have he had missed about I think 13, 14 games the last 2 years, but I think he proven his point. I think he should did the dollar. I think he should did the money, but again,
I
I don't.
mean, how many people do you know that actually plays every single game? No one plays every game anymore.
All right, yep, it is possible. That is right. All right, thank you, Jalen, for that. For our next segment, we done talked about let's do the set. Let's do what happened yesterday. The biggest story we saw yesterday. It talked about my favorite team, the Saints, signed their new quarterback, Derek Carr.
Who
Come on,
that? Who that? Who that?
who that? Who that? Saints are back. All right, Jalen, tell me what you think about it.
Okay, so
Oh,
I don't. I'm not gonna
wait.
say.
All right, Jalen, tell me what you think about the Derek Carr thing.
I mean, I like the trade. We got a proven QB1, all pro. But I'm not gonna overexcite. I'm not overexcited. You know? I'm still not happy. I'm not satisfied. We went 7-11 last year.
Yeah,
7-10. Lost 10 games. Can't happen. I'm
yeah,
not
we
doing
can't do that again.
win games. Then
You
I
lose
might
some.
get excited. Add more weapons. Then I might get excited. But right now, okay. Step one out the way. We got a quarterback, and we don't have to use any. We didn't have to trade nobody. We didn't have to get rid of no picks. So, hey, quarterback, congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. But here's what I want to say. I did not think the Saints were gonna did Derek Carr, but hey, sometimes you get lucky. Yeah. All right. For our next segment, my brother will be back in a second. But my next segment, we're gonna talk about some other stories. We have a lot of stuff we're gonna be talking about in this one video of the NFL, and then another video we might talk about NBA. The NBA, bro. You talked about LeBron. I don't know LeBron. Should you want to start with LeBron, Giannis, Durant? Who you want to start with? Durant, LeBron, Steph, Giannis, Embiid, maybe Brady. I'm not be playing Brady, blah blah blah. All right. We don't talk about the New York Giants and their segment about what they did today. The New York Giants did what they were supposed to do. They re-signed Daniel Jones to a 4-year, $160 million. $160 million. Impressive. So they have their franchise QB for the next 4 years. But, 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 they Saquon Barkley the franchise tag. They're only worth $10 million. So, Daniel Jones already happy that he didn't pay the big money after a one proven season. But Saquon Barkley, he had proven more than what Daniel Jones have proved, and he only didn't pay $10 million. So what did that? Do you think he want to still say? Do you think he still want to be in New York, or do he want to sign elsewhere and take off free agency? We don't know. We'll see what he does. I'll be right back. All right, Jalen, tell me what you think about what I talked about the Zion and Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. What do you think about what they did with their franchise players?
Well, the Giants tag Saquon, which means no one could he can't get traded. He's locked in to next year, to next offseason. Zion,
Wait,
and Daniel, they basically just kept their two star players. That's all they did. They kept their two star players, which means now they got those players locked in. Dan Jones, I think, got 4 year, 160 million. He's locked in for the next 4 years. Saquon is
that's
locked
right.
in. Saquon is locked in for this year. So now they can focus on adding more pieces around their star players.
All right, Jalen. Thank you for that. We have more to get into, but that basically the main stories that been going on. There's not really a lot of other stories, but we can also talk about the last very good story that everybody is wondering what is gonna happen with that bad man. Everybody been wondering what can be happening with AA Ron, Aaron Rodgers. At the last main story wasn't talked about in this video. All right, Jalen, what do you think Aaron Rodgers is gonna do with his future?
Well, obviously, he's not staying in Green Bay. That's a foregone conclusion. I don't see him staying in Green Bay. But there's teams out there that he could potentially go. The front runners to me is the New York Jets. The New York Jets are the front runners for Aaron Rodgers. Watch out for the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins. Watch out for them. They only got Tua, but they could use a veteran quarterback, more promising quarterback that has won a championship, that has gone deep in the playoffs, that has been there versus a second year, third year player, that hasn't won enough to say, oh, they could win a Super Bowl. If you put Aaron Rodgers over Tua, have Tua learn from Aaron Rodgers, then they can win a Super Bowl. You got Aaron Rodgers throwing to Tyreek Hill, Jalen Water, those guys, they can win a Super Bowl. Not with Tua. Not right now. Not with Tua. Tua is too young. Tua has to have that Jalen Hurts mentality. If Jalen Hurts could do it, Tua, Jalen learned from Tua. Don't forget that. Tua learned from Jalen. They was on the same team in Alabama. So we'll have to wait and see.
All right, everyone, that's all we got for you in this video. But one more thing I want to add, Jalen, I want you to give me your prediction about everything you saw from this season. Who you think is probably going to win the championship next year in the NFL? I didn't want one quick prediction.
It's too early to predict that right now because you haven't gone through the off season. You haven't gone through free agency. Trade still is still going to happen. So as of right now, you can't predict the winner because you don't know where players might end up. So it's too early to decide that right now.
Alright, hit that subscribe button. Also, especially hit the like button and did the video, what I'm showing you. See you next time.